Oh yes, it is actually happening. You better believe it. You better believe it. Oh yes, that time is happening. PoGokeRo is actually here. Yes. Happy Saturday or Monday. Happy Labor Day. American Labor Day. Everyone else, it's on May 1st, but we do it different here in America. For us, Labor Day is after the harvest, or something like that. Different from everyone else. They want to not internationalize us. They want to make us different. That's not fair. I don't think we should, but hey, that's another thing. So I'm at the end of my billionaire line. I'm not done yet. I'm still working on it. That's the work I've worked on. But I've resolved to do all my work of the billionaire line on camera. So you can get a sense of just how big $1 billion is. This is important because I don't think individuals are conceptualizing the forces arrayed against them and what is going to be required to overcome these entities that now exist. So yeah, I'm nowhere near done with the billionaires line. No. So I'm just going back for more items. Probably gonna grab tracks because as you can see, this running stuff leaves much to be desired. I'm bouncing here. Oh, yes. So hey, my title today was Red Pilled. I chose that topic because I want to make something clear, what it means to be red pilled. I know there's a bunch of incels out there who have tried to take over the meme by torturing it and twisting it to be something it is not. When incels use the term red pill, they mean, oh, I can see through the wily tricks of women. But when the creators of the Matrix, the Wachowski sisters, but at the time it was like the brothers, what they said was, no, dude, it's about becoming enlightened to the world of illusions and seeing the true reality underneath and acting accordingly. But no, these stupid incels, they're like wrecking the party here. I don't know what is their deal. I do not know. So, my happy audience, I'm here today in part to give thanks to all our labor friends, all the people who fight for our labor and rights. The fact that you only work 8 hours a day is because people fought and died, literally. Like, oh man, it used to be so much worse. So, if you watched my last show, I told you that all things in this world come down to your basic relationship. As a human, you require certain things to exist. There's my rail line. Where's my cart? There. I think it went down a little bit, but not very far. Come on, man. I think I see it. I think I'm full of crap. Alright, do I have any? I do not have enough iron. Oh Nelly, that's awful. So if you see any iron, that sucks. It was there, dude. I saw this cart. I remember it. Oh, dude. That is unfathomable. See, like, there's my, dude, but I don't have enough iron. Maybe I'll see some in here. Let me see. Do I have enough coal? I have enough coal. I just need the iron. You know what? If I dig out the coal, maybe I'll find the iron. No. Because no, this is a super long walk. I don't want to do it. Yeah. All right, gravel. I hate you, gravel. But you might reveal iron. Come on. I just need a little bit of iron. I've got 2. Oh man, come on. Ooh, look at that. That's... Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I do not want to go down there. Let me cover that up. Gravel's not going to do it. Let's see. What do I got? Dirt. I just want the iron. Yeah, dude, I'm going to start getting lost here. Oh, man. But I can maybe see iron? Do you see any? I don't see any. I can't believe like a giant thing here and I can't see iron. Maybe it's on the other side. Ooh, I don't want to get lost. I can't believe it. Come on, dude, help me out. All right, dude. Dude's not gonna help you, man. The dude abides. Okay. So instead, hey, check it out. I'm gonna. Oh, hey, am I broadcasting? Is it working? La la la. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So this is a Minecraft hiccup. I didn't intend on this happening at all. I just wanted to get my iron. I just wanted to get in my cart and come back. And I can't do that if there's no cart. And there was a cart there when I left it there. It's not in my inventory. And there's supposed to be iron around here, dude. I can't see, it's just dark. I don't see any iron up there. Maybe up there, come on. Hook me up with some iron. No! No, I can't believe it. Man, I can't get to any of my topics because I have to spend my brain energy on like finding some like surviving instead of like cruising nonchalant in my abode here. I'm gonna go down there. Forget you. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. Oh, hey, what's that? Who's shooting me? Got to take care of you first, down there. Splash. There's water down there. All right. So yeah, Labor Day, guys. Labor Day is awesome because it there's iron. It recognizes the contributions and the sacrifices made by our forefathers and mothers, and children even. That's enough. Oh, I need cobblestone. That's enough. I'm set. Look at that. Oh, look, there's iron right there. Come on, guy. Now I have more than enough. Thank you. Hey, I'll take that ink sack. Can you even hear this music? Too bad you can't like reorganize this here. I bet you could. I just got to work on it. Okay. Now I need to make a crafting table, so I need wood. The crafting table to make the furnace. No, I don't need a furnace. Oh yeah, you need the furnace to smelt the ore. What's up, sheep? Hey, let's see. I have 2. I can make shears. So watch this. Where are my shears? There. Okay, and then where'd that sheep go? There. Mr. Sheep. And then I almost have enough for a bed. What happened? Only got 1? Alright, well, whatever. This is going... Oh, eat some happy grass, Mr. Sheep. Alright, he's not eating happy grass. 6 enough for a minecart. Come on, get me out of here. There it is. Alright, I got a minecart. That's all I need. I'm out of here. I'm bailing on you, sheep. I'm not gonna wait around for you to eat some grass just to grow a coat that I can shear off for wool I don't really need. I'm out of here. Wait, where'd my there it is. See, look at this, look at this. It's waiting for me. Yeah. Believe it or not, I saw that in the playthrough. I just had forgotten. I'll find more too, no doubt. There we go. Okay. Now we are actually rolling, but I'm gonna hit some hiccups. At least one more hiccup. Probably keep it on the cart here and getting ready to plant it as soon as it happens. That way it may not get us. But yeah, Labor Day. It used to be that it still is that corporations. No, I made it across and I put a cart, but I lost my momentum. It's okay. It's still going. Here we go. Corporations have no incentive whatsoever to give any care for you at all. Corporations, by nature, only care about one thing, which is to make profit. They're required by law that they have to make decisions to make profit. In order to satisfy their shareholder. Right? That means a company cannot make decisions that might be better in the long term, but will lose money in the short term. They can't do it because it would go again. They might get sued for breaking the law and costing their shareholders some value in their investment. So it's kind of ridiculous. It gets kind of dumb. I don't know how that all works out. See, there is a cart. I just had no faith. Look at me. Well, did I grab it? No. Okay, I'm gonna grab it. See, I had no faith. Wow, that cart made it a long way before it ran out of juice. I ran through it? Come on. Hit it, and then go. Alright. See, I had no faith. Ye of little faith. So, just to remind you, this is the Billionaire's line. Right. Each of these bricks is $100,000. And we're trying to get to $1 billion in terms of wealth. So I want you to understand what it is to be a billionaire, what it is to own this much wealth, and what that makes, like, because the other part of it is that you have to understand what your relationship is to everything else. Oh man, see? Oh no, it was just a lag spot. All right, ooh, in the mountains. Ooh, damn, wow. Okay. It was like in the nether, but on the outside. Because when you understand your relationship to everything, then you see what this guy is, and you understand your relationship to him, and his relationship to everything, then you're like, oh, now these tales of extraterrestrials, I mean, it's still crazy, but they're just allegories. They're not meant to be taken seriously. Like there's Bible literalists, and then there's Bible people who look at it as a bunch of stories to be taken as allegories. And like, oh, that's pretty cool. You can interpret it like this. And draw out the good meaning. Yes, the intended meaning. Good night, son. And yeah, I think the old stories have good intended meaning. They're not here to mess us up in the head. They're not here to cause hurt or harm one another. Everyone knows. They all say the same thing: love one another. And how many expressions of love can you create as a human? Get down, dude, get down. You know better. This is the billionaire's line. This is only for them. There's no way you would ever see this. Like me, I'm barely on the brick. I'm on the first brick, barely there. This guy is like riding a supersonic transportation system to another universe. And I think about that, right? Because for a time being, I was a world traveler, and it was pretty awesome. So that meant I got to utilize all the latest technology to move myself around the globe, and technology that other humans could never. I mean, could never. They knew about, but they could never access. Never. I mean, they would never have the money for it. And even if they had the money, where would they go? Because wherever they went, they wouldn't have the money for it. So, for me to just swoop in and be like, "Swing, hey, what's up? I'm from another place. Nice joint you got here." And they're looking at me like, "Yeah, you're like the 27,000 person to swoop in and act all surprised like it's the first time. We've seen you like 17,000 times already. We already know about you." Wait. Let me hear you say it. Oh yeah, hey, there it is. Like you say the same thing that every other tourist says, and I can't think of them offhand right now, but you know. So yeah, and so you act like you know what's up, but you're just rich. That's all. That's the only difference between you and me. And then you act all stupid. You act totally stupid. You act so stupid. But because you're rich, you can utilize your wealth to fly away, and you leave all the cleanup to the rest of us. See what happens? You have no idea. For you, it was a great vacation. You got to fly around and zip and do and za and do this and that, and then fly home. Like you're not there for the cleanup. So yeah, fun. But when you're there, you get to watch it all. So the other trippy thing was when I was in Thailand, I remember how a lot of the restaurants were made to look like kitchens, American kitchens, for real. and they had monitors they had TVs on the screen showing reruns of Friends, and those places were packed. and I asked to use the bathroom, and I went behind the facade to see the real deal, and I was like, it was totally different. It was totally different. Oh, yeah, nope. Yeah, it was so weird. Like this is like it was like what it really was, stripped away of the facade. It's hard to see wealth when you're in it, when you're surrounded by it, and it's not yours. Yeah, so I'm almost home, right? But I'm not done with the Billionaires line. Not at all. Right. But here is Unity Station. It's my tribute to the idea that holds us together as a group of people, as a group of nations, as a group of cultures, whatever. So yeah, Unity Station. Okay. This is my base. Hello, base. You can watch it how it's grown. I'm gonna drop off stuff and then make decisions based on other stuff. What? Dirt goes over here. There. Coal. No. Wool? What are you doing with wool? What are you doing here? I don't even know what to do with you yet. Alright, more dirt. Like that. Over here. Gravel. Over here. Alright, so now, yeah, there, I got some. I'm already halfway there, but I have to make more. And I'm out of gold. Sticks. Redstone. Need more. That looks good. How many can I make? Hey, that's not bad. Alright, that's all I need for now. And I ate all that whole block. Wow, that's gold. Okay, do you have any levers? No. So I gotta get that. Levers. Bop. Put back stuff. Alright. I'm gonna need to get more iron, right? Because I'm out of tracks. Just about, yep. Alright. Alright! Oh. Out of sticks. Alright, let's see what that does. Yup. All that iron. Okay, let's see. Put some wood back. Put some sticks back. Not all the wood, come on. All the wood. I need iron, but I don't have any. I guess I'm taking these sticks. Alright, oh yeah, I don't need these. What am I carrying around these for? Got a cart. I'm good to go, I believe. Let me see. Yep. All right. Sleep. Okay. So, the other day I talked about a story from Adrian Jackson on Twitter. His red T-shirt guy, or his white T-shirt guy and brown T-shirt guy. Well, I forgot key parts of that story. One key part was that it was a T-shirt guy, not a brown T-shirt guy. It wasn't a brown shirt guy. It was a brown T-shirt guy. There's no brown shirts in this thing. No like Nazis in this. Okay. So okay, again, before I go, I'm gonna show you this deal here. This right here is $1 million. Ching, that's $1 million. So if you check out the chart, do I have the chart still? No, dude. Where am I gonna find the chart real quick? Let me find the chart real quick because it's really important. It's copy. Over here, fascists. Haha, you jerks. Okay, and then go back over here. La la la. Very, very inspirational. Okay. Oh no. That's... Oh no, I did it again. Don't press escape. There it is, I found it. Okay. Alright, here, so do that. And then do this. Alright, and then do this. Zoom in. So can you see? The half of us, the bottom 50% of Americans, their wealth barely gets them on the brick. That's half of, that's, you know, their wealth is like less than $100,000, I bet you, or like around $100,000 or less. And then you add in the next 40%, and then they have like maybe a couple bricks, maybe 3 bricks of wealth, and that's it. Bernie Sanders, because he's a millionaire, he's up to here, like at least maybe a couple of these. But we're not talking about millionaires like that. We're not talking about like the lower 99% of people. We're talking about the top 1%, the billionaires, right? So those billionaires, let me put that away. Those billionaires, this is their track, right? Each brick counts as $100,000, and we're trying to get to $1 billion. I'm trying to get there, so I'm building bricks and still working on it to make it happen. That's what I'm doing on this video. So there's $1 million. 2, 3, 4. I should do like markers of $1 million to like $10 million or something. But yeah. So I forgot a key difference of that Adrian Jackson story. He was talking about how there's like 13 kids, 3 of the kids are wearing brown T-shirts, and 10 of the kids are wearing white T-shirts, and for some reason, the white T-shirt kids get to leave class early, and then when they leave class early, after them leave, the brown shirt kids leave, and then when the brown shirt kids leave, 6 of the white T-shirt kids beat up the brown T-shirt kids and steal their lunch money. And then this goes on, and then the 4 white T-shirt kids say, Instead of helping, they just say, hey, it's not all white t-shirt kids. You know, it's just those guys. It's not us. But that's a bad idea to say that, because by saying that, you're absolving yourself of your duty of being an ally. When you see injustice, it's your duty to right it, to repair it, to fix it. So these 4 white t-shirt kids decide, I'm going to be an ally of these 3 brown t-shirt kids. So the next time class is dismissed early for the white t-shirt kids, 6 of them leave, but the other 4 don't leave. They hang out with and wait until the brown t-shirt kids can leave too. So they're in solidarity. They're together. And then they leave as a group. And then outside, the 6 white t-shirt kids bully the 3 brown t-shirt kids, but the 4 white t-shirt kids who are allies stick up for the brown t-shirt kids, and they defend them. And then they find out, this is the key I forgot, the part I forgot, then they find out the reason why the white t-shirt kids, the 6 white t-shirt kids, are bullying the 3 brown t-shirt kids is because the white t-shirt kids don't have enough to eat. They don't have enough to eat at home. They don't get enough money to eat lunch. So they have to do something. That's the part I forgot. Because see, Mr. Adrian Jackson had the mercy that I forgot to put in. That's mercy. Because it's a chain, right? Those guys who are being mean to those kids who are being mean to the brown t-shirt kids, they too are suffering. The picture is bigger. The picture is bigger. And they're part of this bottom 99% of people who are just stuck in a bad position, and it's not their fault. So they can do things to get better, but yeah, they're in a power trip too. They're oppressed just as bad. It's not helping them. So yeah, here I want to do a poem. I made a poem. Let me stop this. Let me show you my poem. Look, it's like that little ferret, that little weasel thing where they show you your babies. That's what I'm doing right now. Where's it at? I want to show you my baby. Here it is. My baby. Did it go? Yeah, it is. This is my baby. Let me turn this up too. All right.
I believe seasons have sloughed off all preconceived barriers.
Wait. Start over.
I believe seasons have sloughed off. I believe seasons have sloughed off all preconceived barrier reasons to keep us from seizing the moment, all of its history. Conceive it in a manner wholly unknown, yet homegrown, better than commercial. This homestone skipped across perception ponds like a well-thrown ray of hope. Ray of hope. Ray of hope. Hope without action is faith, which is blind to the lie of peace and stagnation. Quick, change the station. Rearrange it. Get not caught up by the hip-hop board variation, often replicated in radio emails and commercial jingle banners. I'm no big system planner. Henry Kissinger was a master puppeteer programmer, but I'm just one more poem slammer with the mannerisms befit whatever the ideal permits. Here, I quit.
All right. Okay, yeah. Hey, that's pretty cool. So this has taken me like almost a whole day so far. That's kind of nuts. I should have brought a bed. I didn't think about it. My bad. So yeah. The other thing. So Jimmy Al-Daoud. Jimmy Al-Daoud. Jimmy was born in a refugee camp in Greece. He came to the United States when he was 6 months old. And he's been here ever since. Jimmy got caught up in Donald's purge. Because that's what Donald's doing. He's doing ethnic cleansing. Because that's where we're at. So Donald was doing ethnic cleansing. And Jimmy Al-Daoud got picked up. And they shipped him off to Iraq. But PoGokeRo, Jimmy was born in Greece and then came to America at 6 months old. Why did they send him to Iraq? Because they're a bunch of hateful assholes. They don't care. It's not about any kind of justice. It's ethnic cleansing. Like, that's all they wanted to do was get him out. They didn't care about anything else. It's ethnic cleansing. So, this is just one example, because now it's happening a lot. But the problem is, Jimmy Al-Daoud doesn't speak Arabic. He wasn't born in Iraq. He wasn't born in. He doesn't. He pretty much spent his whole life in America. He spent his whole life except for 6 months in America. And Donald, to ethnically cleanse the United States of people who are not white and Christian or whatever, or I don't even know if it was a religious thing. I don't know why, but they deported him to Iraq, to a place he's never been to ever, where he doesn't speak the language, he doesn't know anybody, he doesn't know anything. So just to a foreign, it's like a nightmare to be picked up by the government and sent to a place you've never been and then just dumped off in the middle of nowhere with no money, no food, no idea of where to go or how to talk to anyone. And then on top of it, Mr. Al-Daoud was diabetic. That means he needs insulin to live. If you don't have insulin, then you can't eat. Your body can't metabolize the food you eat. And then you starve to death, basically. Or you become dehydrated because you can't keep food down. So Jimmy Al-Daoud got sent to Iraq, to a place he's never been, with no medical treatment. He couldn't speak the language. He didn't know where he was. He didn't know how to talk to anyone. He didn't have any money. He had a medical condition that he couldn't take care of because he was in a foreign country that he couldn't talk to. So he was homeless. He was homeless on the streets in Iraq, and I think Baghdad. He was just homeless. And Baghdad just had a war, dude. Do you think that's a great place to be homeless in Baghdad? So he's getting messed with by a whole bunch of people. he has no idea what's going on. He's basically American. He has no idea what's going on. He's American, and he's got dumped off in a foreign country and left there. And he's trying to figure out what to do and get home. And so he's like manages to like scrounge up a cell phone, and get some credits on it. And then like how many numbers in your head can you remember? How many phone numbers can you remember right now? Like I can barely remember one, and now she's dead, so it doesn't matter. So, like, yeah. So he had to scrounge up as a homeless person, diabetic, suffering from diabetic problems. I don't know, diabetic ketoacidosis. I don't know what it's called when you start having major issues. Yeah, has to scrounge up a phone in a foreign language, and then work out someone to call to like try to get help to come home or get some help at all, just to get any kind of help. And like people are kicking him because they think he's just a stupid homeless person, and you're like in a war-torn country. Like there are a bunch of scammers out there pretending to be sick and homeless, but really they're just trying to take advantage of you because that's what bandits do in a war-torn country when the state is not strong enough to take care of stuff. Like Americans forget what it's like. It hasn't been that long since the Wild West. Like you guys forget what it's like to not have the state be there to enforce the law. So yeah, maybe they're harsh on homeless people, but maybe they have a right to be harsh on homeless people. I don't know. So anyways, Jimmy got bundled up, got kidnapped by the government, and hauled off and sent to a foreign country he's never been to, and then dumped off. He can't talk to anyone. He's never been there. He doesn't know anyone. And he scrounged up a phone to try to get help. But the help couldn't get there in time. And he ended up going to a coma and dying on the streets of Iraq. And yeah, they found his dead body afterwards. And they brought him home, his dead body. And yeah, Donald's okay with a dead body coming home, a dead Muslim. He's okay with that. But for Donald, a living Muslim was not good enough for him. Who are we? Is that us? Do we do that? Just be there. Go along that ride. Go along. Be Jimmy. Just be Jimmy. And go along that ride and imagine what it's like to be Jimmy. Because it's gonna be you. If you don't stop it. Your turn is next. It's coming. Maybe it's not next, but it's coming. Your lot has already been drawn. The only question is when. That's what we're fighting. This is what we're up against. This is what has come into power through illegitimate means. It's a coup. So I know that's a big scary word, and I've said it before, and maybe a lot of people don't know what it means. But to me, that word is a French word, coup. The full word is coup d'état. Coup d'état. So that means cut the state, which means cut the head of the state. So when you want to take over something, there's a lot of ways of doing it, right? You could beat it to submission. You'd like just beat it until it gives up and it doesn't want to fight anymore. That's one way of doing it, right? The other way of doing it is to cut off the head and replace it with your own dudes. That way, you don't have to damage the body. You just replace the leadership and then plug it into the new body. And then that way you control it without damaging it. You win the war without fighting. That's what is going on right now. That's what's going on in the United States and in the UK as well. Because the UK got their vote messed with. A bunch of oligarchs got together and decided they're going to mess with the UK. And they launched an information war. And it's, you guys want to laugh and be like, ha ha ha, big deal, la la la. Right? If it were a joke, why would there be a company making millions upon millions upon millions of dollars to wage this information war? Why would you waste that kind of money if it was worthless? Right? I mean, why would you do it? Why not spend millions and millions of dollars on video games? Wouldn't that be way better use? Man, imagine how awesome it could be, the video game you could make if you had millions and millions and millions of dollars of development to spend. Just extra. Just millions and millions of dollars extra. You could hire a huge team and implement all the awesome, great things and then share that with everyone. Now, instead, what they did is they paid a bunch of algorithm guys to farm information from Facebook to learn how, and then use machine learning to learn how to best manipulate all those people into voting a certain way or not voting at all. That's what they did. That's what they spent millions upon millions of dollars doing. Why would they do that if it didn't work? Why would they do it if it didn't work? Of course it works. Of course they mess with people's heads. I mean, they're doing it right now. Robert Mueller himself said so. You know, the other thing I didn't think of is that I don't have enough wood to make more tracks. Because I don't have any trees out here in the ocean. So yeah, United States, we're under attack. We're at war. Things are going down. And it's for real, it's the Nazis. It's for real. You can insulate yourself with your privilege for the time being. But there will come a time when your privilege will not be enough to insulate you anymore. Then it'll start going after your wealth. And then maybe you might have enough wealth to get by. But that floor of enough wealth to get by shrinks every second. And like it raises, goes up. It's always moving up every second. The only way to keep afloat above that floor, where you remain above, where you're cushioned by privileged, the only way you remain above that is to push someone else down. That's the only way you can do it, if you want to remain above that floor of privilege and remain above it. and not be affected by its consequences. So now it becomes an ethical question. Like, how badly do you want to stay above it? Do you feel is enough to like push other people down for it? Is it cool that you push someone else down in order to keep you above it, to maintain your privilege? Are you all right with that? We're at the end. Time to get more bricks. So this is, let's see, where am I? Here, I gotta check my coordinates. I am halfway, about halfway. This is half the billionaire. I can basically loop it and then, oh man, and call it a day. No. No. No, get in. Alright. Okay. I'm halfway there to making $1 billion. And when we get to the end of the billion, then I'll make a base. The Billionaire's base. You have to be in the Billionaires Club to get in this base. But yeah, okay, so these giant entities, right? This billionaire, this is not, I haven't even gotten to the full measure of his wealth. You know, you want to see his power level, right? Because that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm your scouter at this point. I am giving you a perspective into the power level of the people that we're dealing with. And, damn it, dude, I missed a bunch. Go! Okay. There's another one up there, I think. Yeah, I missed a couple. That way, if you can understand the power level of the people that we're dealing with, then you can understand the next step, what I talk about, and why it becomes necessary. But you have to understand the power level of the entities that we're dealing with. And if you can't understand it, if you can't understand their power level, then you won't understand why it is that we need to do what we have to do. Right, you think we're joking, but we're not. So these red pill people, yeah, they're bad. Who are these people? These red pill people, these incels are the ones who, okay, yeah, I have to disassociate red pill from incels. Incels want to claim red pills for themselves, but that's a dumb thing to say. Because if you watch the Matrix movies, it is quite clear. Well, it'll hopefully be there when I come back. Okay. When you watch, oh no, it's, yeah, whatever. When you watch the Matrix movies, the red pill is the pill that allows people to see the Matrix. What is the Matrix? Well, according to the film, the Matrix is control. Right? That's the exact words that Morpheus says. He says the Matrix is control. Get down to it, the Matrix is control. So ultimately, that's what the Matrix is. The incels try to take that and say that the Matrix is control of women over men, when that is an absurd proposition to make. That's absurd. All we have to do, oh man, oh yeah, all we have to do is look at history to see that that is not the case at all. Just look at history. Women didn't have the right to vote until, like, what? Has it been a century yet? Even 100 years? All right, they couldn't own property. All right. They didn't have ownership of their own bodies. They were their rights. They weren't even like it was legal. There's no such thing as raping your wife because wife was property. Like that idea is archaic and it persists today. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like when you have to look at the idea of liberalism is like liberalization. It's the harnessing of the rational mind to cast light and push back the shadows. So and it's the recognition that light of reason exists in every other human, as if that and that if I recognize it in myself, I have to see it in all the other people. That includes women. So I can use my reason to recognize that women have been at the bad end of the deal for a long time, and that whatever the incels are selling is a bunch of bunk. It's a bunch of BS. Right. The red pill is the thing that lets you see the code, right? Let's break down the scene. I don't have the scene with me. I don't know if I could even show it if I. But there's a scene of the Matrix when Neo takes the pill, and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna locate you." Right. What does that even mean to locate you? Right. Well, when I say that to people, they don't really get it. I should hurry up and do that while I'm talking. But like you can't look at the Matrix and look at it and take it at face value. That's like looking at the Bible and taking the Bible at face value. When people say, "Oh yeah, dude, that the Matrix thing could never work because the body consumes energy. It doesn't radiate energy. It doesn't radiate enough heat to produce power. You have to use more energy than you get from using just the ambient energy of the human. The human wastes energy in a bunch of other different ways too. All right, but the whole point is not to take it literally. Right? It's all about an analogy. It's all like a story. It's just a story. All right? Because what they're talking about is the activities of the human. The activities of the human are what generate the material conditions necessary for the Matrix. Right? All things require a material condition first. You can do nothing else until your material conditions are satisfied. That necessitates a certain kind of relationship with the material world and with other human beings and with nature, and with the entities that you create through associations, groups, the higher level entities. So when you take the red pill, what you do is you allow the human to recognize their position, their place in this larger picture, because the human is not just an individual; they're part of a much, much bigger whole. And the symbols that are used to enforce this order, are always around you, but they're invisible if you're not paying attention to it. That's the seeing of the code, of the Matrix code. So yeah, when Neo looks into the mirror and then takes the red pill and he looks into the mirror, and the boundary between the mirror and himself starts to fade, like he starts becoming the mirror. Well, dude, that's the real deal. The thing you notice the thing you notice is it comes from you. No one else controls your attention except for you. And your attention has different levels. Like, at what level are you looking at? Because now you got to look at reality as having different layers. Are we looking at the layer at different levels of analysis? Are we looking at the level of pure surface? Oh man, see, travel at night, super dangerous. I lost my, I kept my minecart. You guys fight, I'm gonna keep going. No, don't blow it up! Ah! I'll come back. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh gosh. Okay. Okay, here we go. Well, now I know there's a broken part. On the Billionaire's line. I got bricks, I got rail. I could have fixed it, but I have to fight all those guys, and it's dark and scary. I should do it now, but I'm not gonna. Oh, look at that! Now I have a guy on this. Got you, punk. No, I missed it. No, he's gone. Ah, alright. Now I lost my train of thought. This is the Billionaire's line, right? I have gotten about halfway to $1 billion. It's ridiculous! It's ridiculous! Okay. So, what I need to do is bring another block. Oh, yeah! Okay, I should send a cart with me with rails or bricks. That way I can keep going. And come back and then have the cart come with me so I don't have to run all the way back. I can send 2 behind me. Oh my gosh, look at me, I'm brilliant. One with rails and one with tracks. Getting frisky here with my thoughts. Okay. So, but there are ways, okay, yeah. So there are ways of being hacked that you don't see it on this level. And I think that's, so if you can see levels of analysis, that's a great thing. Basically things become deeper. Right? The cup there's no longer just the cup. The cup is also the labor it took to come here. And the labor it took to make it. And my relationship to the cup. And the cup's relationship to everything else. And then, so when Spoon Boy says there is no spoon, that's bending, because he's not referring to the spoon itself, he's referring to the level of analysis. And when he says it's not you that's it's not the spoon that's bending, it's only yourself, what he's talking about is your relationship. What he's talking about is your relationship, because the thing that's bending when he's doing it and Neo's doing it and the spoon looks like it bends. What's bending is not the spoon, it's Neo. So yeah, to us, here. What's another way of? Okay, so to us, out here, it looks like the spoon is bending. But from outside, but from the perspective of the spoon is straight, and it's everything else that's bending. Actually, it's just Neo that's bending. So from Neo, the spoon's bending. But from the spoon, Neo is bending. You don't... Okay. Another way of putting it is, there's a great work of art. And it's a block of... let me grab the sign. They have a great work of art. Let me get the good... Yeah, that one. Here it is. I'm gonna put it here. And then he put a sign and said, I have the sign upside down. The base of the world. Alright. Except, you know what it would be? Is that this would be upside down. So this is the wrong way. We're looking at it like upside down. And you look at it upside down, you're like, I get it. The whole world rests on that little thing. That little block. And no one else can do it because it's already been done. So there it is. It's already been done. There it is. He made the base of the world. And that's art. And that's awesome. It's awesome. What a great idea. So he just turned it around because that's the power of perspective. That's the power of perspective. So you can use that. It is not the spoon that bends; it is only yourself. You can use that idea on lots of stuff. And my favorite one is gender. Gender bending. It is not the gender that bends; it is only yourself. Because remember, gender is not a thing. There is no gender. It is not the gender that bends, it is only yourself. So, you gotta look at things in different levels. You gotta, yeah, that's the awesome thing about being a free human. You're not bound to the forms. You can float through the different levels and work through the different levels. Okay, so that's what that's what it means to be a red pill. Is to have to take the red pill. Is to see through different levels. And then incels, they build camaraderie, they build the group through exclusion. They define themselves by what what other people are not. Right. And that's a bad way of defining yourself. The way you ought to define yourself is what makes you similar. So I can do that with incels, right? Even though a lot of ways I hate incels because they're opposite of me. In other ways, they're just like me. And so I can have compassion for them. I mean, I still think they're dumb, but they're part of the 99%. They're with me, with barely on the brick. And the true bad guys are the guys that have the billions of dollars. Put all this back. So I think I'm out of stone, almost out of stone. So I gotta switch it up. The true bad guys are is the billionaires, dude. Look at it. Look at it. It's freaking obvious. It's obvious. Like, how can you not notice it? How can you not see it? Holy poop, dude. Look at it. It's just like, bah, I am a billionaire. Look how much stupid power I have relative to all you other schmucks. And because of the stupid power that I hold, look at all the great things I can do. Because I'm a stupid schmuck. Stupid bad guy schmuck. Grab another one of these guys. So I can make... Oh, I gotta carry some of this. Okay. That's good. Okay, and then stone to make bricks. Thanks for coming along, guys. I don't know if anyone's actually coming along. I don't think anyone's actually watching. But hey, in the future, right? That's what it's about, the future. The future, you'll see that Robert resisted. PoGokeRo resisted. I'm trying my best. And I'm hoping you're coming with me. Resist fascism. F Nazis in the A. Nazis are bad. I hate Nazis. Nazis are stupid. Stupid Nazis. Go jump in a lake, you dumb Nazi. Nazi, not here, Nazi. Nazi, blah! F you in the A. I hate you. You're so bad. You are so bad, Nazi. Look at the bad things you are doing. You are causing children to go into concentration camps. That makes you a Nazi. Like, what are you gonna do, Nazi? Except own up to it. Stupid Nazi. Hold on, I'm gonna make these nice polished bricks first. Polished bricks. Are they all done? No. Any more nice polished bricks I can make? No. Alright, let's go for a run. My happy. Oh wait, no, I was gonna do my trick. I was gonna stick a bunch of carts up there with and fill it up with stuff, so I don't have to run so much. So first I need to get those things, and then I need to have a bunch of carts. Damn it. Those, and a bunch of carts. I don't have any. I can make some. 1. How about 2? 2's good. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to make. That right there. Yeah. Okay. Got a little bit more iron to top me out. Okay. Let me see. Devil sign, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one there. Alright. You are my brick dude. That way I don't have to run so far. Like a mini base, a traveling base. Hey, look at that. I feel like a Terran. SUV here. Hey, I'm out of stuff. Man, I'm eating rails like crazy. What did I run out of? Iron. Tearing through iron like I have a farm or something. What's up with that? Yay! Ooh, I have room for more too, so I can put some stuff back. Oh, no, not there. Oh, crap. Alright. 15, no. Alright, hey, let's see. Is that everything? Yeah, for now. I can put that in there. And then do one more for bricks to top it off. Mobile base, check me out. I could use llamas, but they're a pain in the behind. I do not want to mess with that. No siree. Iron, wood, sticks. And then more bricks. Grab a bed too. Now then I'm really rolling with a mobile base. Ooh, I should like just bring everything. I got it right here. Grab a sign. Couple signs. Oh, yeah, that's good for now. Yeah, I look like that. And if you're gonna take signs, take signs. Torches, come on, look, it's a mobile base. Come on, let's do it. What else do you need? Need bricks. I'm just gonna stop and make a mobile base somewhere on the tracks. That's funny. Okay, ta-ta. What do you mean funny? Like funny haha, like I amused you like a clown? I haven't watched that. I've watched a little clip of it. It was funny. But like I didn't get to watch all of it. Okay, let's see. That's everything, right? Right. Alright. Alright! See, this game is much more infinitely fun if you have someone to play with. Like, I'm glad you're here with me, future person. If it wasn't for the future people, I have no one to play with me. Thank goodness the future people decided that I was worthy of their attention and time. Throw them there. Workbench. Torches. Do I need torches? Yeah. Okay, it sticks. Yeah, signs, whatever. You don't need signs, dude. What you need signs is over here. Just need one sign to mark the billionaire line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one here. There we go, the billionaire's line of injustice. Okay, grab more bricks. I will truly be a mobile base now because I mean I'm gonna have 2 of those carts ahead of me. I'm just gonna have to push it manually until I get to the end of the line. I'm almost out of bricks. I'm gonna have to go mine more. Hey, I'll grab cobblestone. That's a good idea. I mean, why not? I got tons of it. Yeah, I can save this stuff for like when I'm building something nice. I'll take the cobblestone instead. Dirty cobblestone? No. It's awesome cobblestone. What are you talking about? It's very common, but it's also the best thing against blast protection. It's awesome. It's awesome sauceum. Time is it? So I've been going for like over an hour. Dude, what else can I talk about? I got more. And I'm gonna do it too once I start rolling here. There we go. I forgot. So I forgot. There. Now it's marked. Remember, my fellow viewer, my future viewers, each one of these bricks is $100,000. No, don't, stop. All right, here, do it again. All right. Do not go back. Okay, I have to go forward and push you. Oh, I didn't take a nap. Man, this is gonna be scary. Yeah, here, I'm gonna wait and come back and take a bed with me. Because, you know, those stingrays are the worst. Oh, I hate those things. It's like the worst thing to add to the game. Oh, man. I don't know if it's the worst. I mean, it's just one more thing to worry about. That's all. I mean, I hate it. I hate it. That's all. I just hate it. Do I need extra beds? Extra wool to make a bed? Come on. Any bed here? No. Alright, so I need wood to make a bed. Oh, white wool. There we go. So I got that part. I need wood. 3 pieces of wood. Gotta be uneven again. Unless I make 2 beds. Ha ha ha. There we go. That's my idea. 1, 2. Ta-da. Alright. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oh, sleep. Okay. You thought Minecraft was a kid's game. You're probably right. Unity Station. Holding us together. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't pick anywhere. Oh, and I don't have anything to hold you with. Alright. Oh, and I wasn't gonna pick anything anyways. Ah. Hop down. Alright. Okay, now we're cooking. Chugga 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 chugga. Choo-choo. Chugga 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 chugga. Choo-choo. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, this is not so bad. As long as we're all heading the same direction, which we are. Happily, right? No! What is up with that? See, I don't know. They got to do something. They got to maybe it's an add-on they can put on so that you can link minecarts without them like doing what it just did. Cuz like it's how do you make a train if you can't do that? And it'd be all right, but look, they don't maintain their momentum. Maybe that's my fault for not making like better rail lines. Oh, it stopped. I don't know why. Oh, and it stopped me. Oh man. Alright, I don't know about this. This is gonna be a long billionaire's rail line if I'm gonna have to do this like all the way. I should just make a new base wherever I'm going to. So I don't have to go all the way back. Bring some iron blocks with me so I can make new tracks. And then chop down trees for wood, for sticks. And then dig for blocks. Yeah, and that's not too hard. I don't need to mine anything. I mean blocks, but that's easy. Easy sauce. See, it all works out if it just works out. I don't know why it sends me off in the opposite direction. They need to fix that. So lame. Okay. Yeah, see, I can't show you my other graphics right now because I'm afraid of getting shot in the wrong direction. Yeah. This is the billionaire's line, right? I'm trying to get to the first billion. We're still doing the first billion. Yeah. So what have I been doing? I've been going to the Salem Saturday Market, right? I go to Salem Saturday Market because let me show you why. Let me show you. Let me just get my thing. Make sure it's all up first. Nope. Okay, hold on. This is in fascists. Use folder. Oh no, not there. What happened? No, oh no, hold on. Okay, yeah, this is it. Open with. Ah, jeez. Why can't I go forward? Oh, that's right. Oh, crap. Okay, here, I got this. One of these guys has I can swap out tracks. Okay, but the problem is it's down there now. It's not on my rail anymore. And it's full of blocks. Let me think. Do you have any wood here? I have a crafting table. I can trade out my bed for the crafting table. Okay. And my wood for that. Oh wait. Okay. Crafting table. Chest. Hold on, I got this. It's only a little bit of a snafu. I got this, Holmes! I need the I need the chest. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Oh man, it's happening. Just a little detour, that's all. What am I missing here? Let's see. Oh, that's why. Okay, so I have too many of something. Something's going on here. No, that's everything. All right. Oh, my crafting table. That. All right. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's over there. Don't come up here. I'll leave a light here to remember. Oh, no. You know, here, I got an idea. I don't need coal. Coal and a furnace, and then make a minecart like that. But I need coal. I don't have any coal. I forgot the coal. Okay, look, come on, keep going. All right. Not all right. Okay. So, what else is going on? Red pillin'. To be free, you have to recognize the freedom in everyone else. because if you deny freedom in other people, then you deny it in yourself. So, but there are forces aligned against us. Right? They don't believe in that value of freedom for everyone. They believe in freedom for themselves only, and they're only about power. It's a totally different way of thinking. So, at the Salem Saturday Market, they have a quote free speech zone, but it's not really, right? These people were there, and look what their propaganda says. Russia is not the enemy. Who is? Wall Street money? Well, duh. But CIA, FBI, NSA, DOD, and Congress. So our own government and our investigatory agencies are the enemy, but not Russia, the country that attacked us. That's gnarly. That's gnarly that they would say that. All right. So look at this. So now this guy at the Salem Saturday Market is saying things like, why are these war criminals still free? So what he's doing here, oh man, I went the wrong way. Here, okay, so here, this is the first one, right? So they said Russia is not the enemy. Who is? Wall Street money, CIA, FBI, NSA, DOD, Congress. They're saying our own government's the enemy, but the country that attacked us is not the enemy. Man, those guys sound kind of crazy to me, right? And then here's that one. So he's like, why are these war criminals still free? Let's zoom in. Why are these war criminals still free? And so what he's doing here is something called false equivalence. He's trying to make it so that there's no such thing as object or as reality, that there's no distinction. But totally there's a distinction. Like Obama, like Clinton, President Clinton or Secretary of State Clinton was never in any kind of problems. She was never indicted. Like, I mean, why? How can you compare them to Trump, who is like a Russian mobster tool, who's owned by the Russian mob? You can't. But he's erasing the distinction. So why would are you sure, Robert? Are you just trying to like put bad faith into this? No, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's his other buddy. But here, look at this. This is their sign, right? Here's another one of their signs, right? Hey, radical feminists, white males are good people. So I just told you why this was a bad idea. Why the not all white guys, buddy. I just told you. Adrian Jackson just told you why that's a broken meme, right? So he's just trying to cover for himself, right? And so that's where they are. They're at the Saturday Market. They get privileged. They get privileged access. They get to stand in the market. I get kicked out, but they get privileged access. So look at their privileged access. So this is a courtesy free speech zone, right? This is only for the right-wing speech. This guy here is an example. Trump 2020, right? Why is this guy stumping for Trump? I don't know, but that's what he's doing. Why? So yeah, look at only they kicked us out. They kicked me out because I'm anti-Trump, and they kicked out the vegetarian people. So it's not free speech zone. It's preferred speech zone. It's only their speech. So you have to remember. Well, what are these? There they are, right? So they look like just whatever nice white guys. And look what they're saying. Look what they're saying. They're saying, "Oh, let's just talk about free speech." That's all they want is free speech. Let's return to the Bill of Rights. They're not talking about how police are shooting black people. They're not talking about how Jimmy Al-Daoud got ejected from got deported from the country. That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about oh man, what did I do with it? Images for social media? Nazis? Where's that guy? I don't think I saved him. I'm gonna find him though. Oh yeah, maybe he's in my, could be in my, this one here. I don't think so. Images. Oh boy. Sort by... Hey. That's pretty nice. I gotta remember that one. Come back to that later. Looking through my trash can. How funny is that? Am I even gonna find what I'm looking for? I don't think so. What am I looking for? I forgot. I saw the thing when I saw that thing and I'm like, oh hey, and it's just like I lost my head. A bunch of other great stuff, but yeah. Oh, okay, I know where to find it. Google images, photos. It's all backed up. Sorry for the I'll get there. I'll get there. I don't. It was a long time ago, but I don't take that many pictures. There it is. There, is that the guy? Yeah, there's that guy. All right. Put him back where he belongs. He belongs with the fellow, these guys. Oh. Okay. This guy here. So these are haters. These are all Nazis. Right? And they all hang out at the Salem Saturday Market. These are Nazis that hang out at the Salem Saturday Market. So they'll try to talk and say it's about free speech. Oh yeah. And then like this guy Marvin Sanders. This guy Marvin Sanders is also like a bad guy. He's part of the Nazis. So he drives around this Beetle thinking like, oh yeah, I'm a cool guy. But he's not. Damn it. Stay there. He's not a cool guy, let me tell you. Because you see he has a big sign up there on his car and he's rooting for Tulsi Gabbard. And you have to remember, Tulsi Gabbard is supported by the Russians. Why would they support Tulsi Gabbard? Why would the Russians support Tulsi Gabbard? Well, Tulsi Gabbard has shown support for the Assad regime. The Assad regime is Assad is the guy who gassed his own people in order to gain control in the civil war. He uses chemical weapons. And Russia wants that guy to be there. And well, because there's a military base there too. That's why Russia's all about it. But also because we want to get an oil pipeline to Europe from the Middle East. And Assad was going to be the guy to do it. So Tulsi Gabbard is on board with this guy, and cancel. That's Marvin Sanders right there. So this guy here, Marvin Sanders. He looks like a nice white guy, right? He drives that car. And he's like, oh yeah, look, I'm Herbie the Beetle. Don't you remember? Yeah. And he tried running for office last time, and he totally lost. He's a jerk. Yeah, and that dude, so is hanging out with the Nazis. So he's probably a Nazi too. So what does this all mean? This means they took over the Saturday market. They kicked me out to let them in. So the battle, the war that's going on is happening in your backyard. It's happening right now. And you'll say, but those guys don't look like Nazis. They're not out there preaching hate overtly. Yeah, no, it's not an overt thing. It's very subtle. That's why it's a brainwashing thing. Like, it's very subtle brainwashing, and it's pretty awful. That's the new warfare. I mean, how do you think they got the UK to vote itself into oblivion? Why would, into leaving the European Union? Why would they do that? Russian propaganda. That's what they're finding out. This Boris Johnson guy who's in power right now, that guy's a bad dude. He's on Team Russia. That's what they're going to find out. I guarantee it. Guarantee. Just like we know that Trump is on Team Russia too. And the way they get help, because you have to see, we're at a paradigm shift. This is a monumental moment in history. When the Mayans were all talking about like 2012 being like the year where the world would end, it wasn't going to happen instantaneously. We're at a struggle right now. We're at a struggle where the machine of capitalism is trying to eat us with fascism. And we have to take control of it. We have to fight it and take control so it doesn't eat us. And that it serves humans. And that we have to show that humans are worth saving. Because look at the great things that humans make. Humans make awesome culture, awesome music, awesome artwork, awesome video games. They make awesome dances. They make awesome movies, awesome animation. Just humans are great. They do amazing things. They go to places that you wouldn't even believe they can make it to. Like it's inconceivable. Hey, Mushroom Island, check that out. Nice. But we're not here for Mushroom Island. We're here for the Billionaire Island. We're on a mission. You better just listen. You can grow mushrooms here. So look at those great things that you find when you're a billionaire. Us regular people, we ran out of tracks long time ago. We would never get out here. But when you're a billionaire, this is nothing. Across the ocean. Okay, fill this back up. Yeah, billion, right? We're still trying to get there to the first billion. Come with me to the first billion. We can do it. We can make it to the first billion. So we can understand the power of the creatures, the entities that we fight against. What's their power level? Island in the middle of nowhere. Did we just not hear this? on crack. I don't know. So, yeah, these Nazis. Everywhere. Everywhere. Right, even in your own backyard. But you didn't even know. Maybe you did know. But now that you do know, you know what you have to do. You have to fight. Ganbate kudasai. Man, there's long periods of me just like bot. Hey, do I have anyone watching? Let me see. Let me minimize that and bring this back up. Move this over here. Take that away. Oh no. I don't even know if it's going. I think I closed it. Am I still streaming? I think I messed up. No, it's still going. Alright. Alright, I'm the only one watching me. But that's okay, I don't mind being the only one watching me, because I learned I have to buy my own merchandise. I gotta buy my own merch. It's all good. Even if I'm the only one watching. Although I have to say this is like really far. Well, I talked about a bunch of great stuff. Labor Day. Labor Day is important. We have to recognize that people see, okay, yeah, tie this in, right? Labor Day, everyone who's working doesn't have access to the stuff that the billionaires have. Each brick is $100,000. Regular people don't have access to this stuff. They can't build off of it. They can't borrow equity off of it. They can't do it. It's not even theirs, but they generate it all because that's where it comes from. Those billionaires, those billions of dollars of wealth doesn't come out of nothing. It comes because people make it, and their wealth gets suctioned off and concentrated by billionaires who then use this wealth to pass laws to help them against us. Like it's inconceivable. I'm still trying to make this line. Like I'm not gonna give up on my quest to make it 10,000 bricks long. But yeah, it's gonna take a while. Right. So when you see like how strong are these creatures, you have to understand there's a way to match their power. And the way you match their power is by creating an institution to enforce laws. And that institution is called the government. The government must be able to do battle with these people and institutions that have so much wealth that it's inconceivable for the human to comprehend. Like they can't do it. It's impossible for the human to conceive of the awesomeness of their deal. They can't do it. They can't conceive of it. Where am I? Oh, I'm coming back to land. All right. How nice, the ocean, on the other side of the ocean. So I crossed an ocean. Neat. So what else is going on? Yeah, women are great. You should not disrespect women. Women are freaking awesome. So much good stuff comes out of women. I get inspired by women all the time because I mean, think about the work they do. Like, here's an idea of the power of women. There's a program deep in the psyche of all humans. This program is called mother. Yeah, you know who mom is. You know who your mother is. And think about the work that goes into being mom. Jeez, and the selflessness of mom. Like, that's just amazing. And the power. That's just... Because the feeling you get. Oh, that's just awesome. And then you have to recognize that potential exists in all women. So that awesomeness is in all women. Because mom is not just like who gave birth to me, but also it's who nurtures my energy. Like, who nurtures. Nurturing is awesome. Emotional labor is real labor. And a lot of times moms don't get recognized for their work, but they work hard and they sacrifice a lot. So it's only right that we work to help moms out. Help out all women, not just moms, but all women. Because you don't have to be a mom to be valuable. I mean, your value does not come from procreation. You're valuable because you're a woman, or because you're alive. You're human. Has nothing to do with your reproductive capacity. I'm gonna use up all my bricks and then call it from there. Oh no. Because my pinky hurts from holding shift down so I don't fall into the ocean and laugh at myself and be stuck down there because I have no way of getting back up. Ah! But my pinky hurts, and it's going on 2 hours. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. If I had a co-host, it'd be easy because I could riff off of them. But when it's just me and I'm looking at the Minecraft, it's hard. I'm still working on Billionaire's line here. Not quite there yet. Alright, I got a few more stacks of bricks I can use. Yep. Oh, one more after this. Here, I'm going to use it right here. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, a desert. That's neat. Another desert. What I need is a jungle, though, really, because that's how you get bamboo. Bamboo. And I can make scaffolding, which is awesome stuff. If I can get it, it would make building so much easier. Had I the scaffolding stuff. But you need bamboo. And to get bamboo, you need a jungle. And to get a jungle, you need, well, to go to a jungle. And I have not yet found a jungle. I mean, I found one, but I have to dig coordinates to it, so it's made. You think I might cross one on my amazing journey to Billionaire Land, but no, not yet. Hee hee hee. Look how smooth that was. What a transition. So yeah, billionaires have so much wealth, it's people just can't really think of it in any way that makes sense to them. So I'm hoping that by you watching me make a line of Minecraft bricks, that you can see just how obscenely wealthy these billionaires are. And then you have to remember that it's more than just 1 billion. A lot of times they have multiple billions. And we're just trying to make 1 billion. And then compare that 1 billion to like your friendly neighborhood millionaire who's got nowhere near the wealth. It's okay, right? That's not bad, $1 million, but nowhere near the same thing. Nowhere near the same thing. Yeah, so what's been going on in your life? This is like a nice Labor Day. How many hours would you have to work in order to make this line? You would forget it. You'd have to be like an undead creature working since the beginning of recorded time, and then even then you wouldn't have enough time to build it all. Because look how dumb this is. Look how dumb this is. No one should amass this much wealth, because wealth becomes power. And with that power, they pass laws that are favorable to themselves and keeps all the people divided and stops them from realizing their true potential. And that, my dear, is what I want people to do, realize their full potential. Because when humans realize their potential, great things will happen. They already have happened. And they'll happen again. It's happening as we speak. What a crazy trip. I'm looking at my shadow in the dark. Hey, there's an upbeat song again. That means I've looped around. That means I've been playing this too much. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, someone's car is going off. I don't believe it's mine. Let's wait 1 minute and see if it still keeps going. That might be time for me to stop, is what it's saying. It's like, stop, 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 please, you're killing your audience. And I'm like, I have to show them $1 billion. Alright. So I found out my car has a car alarm, but I don't know how it happens or how it comes out. Or if it's even real. So, wait, we're almost done with the whole thing. Alright, there. Alright, America, I will see you the next time. Thank you for coming with me on my pirate broadcast. We will talk about big topics next time again. Peace out. Stop.